Welcome to Brain Rules for Bosses Leadership Styles, Leadership That Costs Companies Money by John Medina, which is me. This video series is all about executive behavior, leadership in a business setting, and I begin with this actual text exchange between a boss and his employee. The boss is going to start here. Hey, I know it's your day off, but we need you to come in. Two people out sick. Sorry for the later notice. The employee responds, I'm not even in town today. We talked about this. I'm visiting my grandmother. She has Alzheimer's. The employee continues, I've had this booked for nearly a month. And the boss responds finally, I understand, but that doesn't change the situation. We're short staffed. I'm sure your grandmother will understand. It's not like she'll even remember you visited anyway, smiley face. Wow. You might predict the employee would be enraged, and he was. In fact, he quit, kind of a last straw, and it cost the company a bundle of money to replace him. This illustrates the tired principle that bad executive behavior can be expensive. Bad bosses really can cost companies a lot of money. That finding was important enough that a lot of researchers, many outside of business schools, began studying leadership. The list of collaborating professionals included historians, cultural anthropologists, behaviorists, cognitive neuroscientists. They all wanted to answer this question. Throughout human history, what makes some people good leaders? Good question. What did they come up with? Well, there are many findings, of course, but the most valuable may have been a framework. They created something called the dominance prestige model of leadership. It's sometimes called the dual model hypothesis. It's a continuum of leadership behaviors, which can be illustrated something like this. On one side, you have dominance style of leadership. Power is exerted through an asymmetrical distribution of strength. The strength can be physical. The strength can also be coalitional, building a network of allies, for example. So that's one side of this continuum. But it's a continuum, like I said, and on the other side, you have prestige style of leadership. I'll have a lot more to say about prestige style of leadership later. Let's concentrate, though, on the dominance side for a second. Dominance related behaviors act a lot like the boss in that text string which started our discussion. It's essentially leadership by force, by authoritarian fiat. Even bullying gets in the picture. It lacks insight, it lacks empathy, and this is key, it also lacks productivity. Here are some of the behavioral characteristics, 4 in number, that the researchers found about dominant style of leadership. Alrighty, number 1, conditioning characteristic. Power is maintained through a system of punishments and rewards. Number 2, loyalty program. Leadership rewards or punishes people based on a perceived loyalty to the boss. Number 3, sensitivity to threats. Dominance leaders become overly sensitive to perceived threats to their central power. And then number 4, high turnover rates. Employees are most unhappy in this style. Morale suffers and employees often vote with their feet. That employee turnover is the biggest reason dominance leadership's behaviors are so expensive. Research shows that it makes sense for businesses to run as fast as they can away from bosses who like to act like bullies, especially those who treat the brains of an employee's mother as something of a joke. Yeah, and that's the point. We're going to talk all about dominance related behaviors in this series.